even know if I should be here today.
Of course you should be here.
All right.
I invited you on my video today because this is fascinating.
Okay, it is fascinating.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Chris.
You're watching Provost Park Pass, and today we're talking about the top 5 reasons of why people keep returning to Disneyland.
Top 5 reasons they keep returning to Disneyland. Hey, how'd you get this information?
Okay, so this is truly fascinating to me. I've been so curious about the psychology of why people keep returning to Disneyland over and over and over. If they've been once, it's not usually a one and done thing. Yeah. They want to go back.
They keep going back.
And so I put a question on our Instagram stories of if you go back to Disneyland more than once, why? What's your reason for returning to Disneyland? Yeah. And the responses were fascinating.
And you were telling me when you posted this, you just thought I'd post kind of a final thing. You had over 1,000 people respond within like 24 hours, and they're giving all their reasons why they returned to Disneyland, and you grouped them into 5 reasons?
I loved it. Well, there were 5 common themes that I saw the most.
Yes.
The top 5 reasons. I'm like, we need to talk about this because this could be a whole psychological study.
All right, let's do this. Let's get to number 5. I'm excited. I don't even know what they are.
Actually, before we get to number 5, I want to hear from you too. So this was on our Instagram stories. I know some of you probably don't follow us on Instagram, or maybe if you do and you responded, I want to know in the comments below, why do you return to Disneyland? Is it for the food? Is it for the rides? Is it for, we'll get into all of that.
Put the reasons down.
But why do you keep returning to Disneyland?
And, you did say this also when you did this. You said that if you post a reason, that we might anonymously read your response, and you have some amazing responses, and we're going to read people's responses anonymously, of course.
And another thing is there are a lot of people that actually are not returning to Disneyland, and that's like a whole nother thing. That could be a whole nother video.
Okay.
So if you are not returning to Disneyland, if you're like, I'm done. I've sworn off Disneyland, I'm never going back, let me know in the comments below why you're not going back, because that could be a whole nother video, and I would love to dive into those reasons as well.
Oh, by the way, just so you know, I know this is Amanda's video, and I'm just like a guest on her video, but let me just say this. Can you do this big, huge, giant favor for Amanda? Can you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button, particularly in this video, because this is her video. She came up with this whole topic, and when she sees all those likes coming in, then she knows that she's doing a good job. Because a lot of times Amanda's like, I don't know if people, I should be doing this. I'm like, oh, babe, you're so good at this. So let's go on. Let's continue on. All right,
thank you.
Start with number 5.
All right, the number 5 reason of why you keep returning to Disneyland is to escape the stress and reality of everyday life.
Oh my gosh, I think everybody does that. It's amazing.
Everyone needs to do this, right? We all need a happy place where we can go and leave our worries behind. I mean, life is stressful enough as it is. We have jobs, we have school, we have relationship problems, we have health issues, we have parenting struggles. I mean, there is so much that we are dealing with as humans on this earth.
It's just fun to go there and just have a crazy fun day. Just forget about everything.
Yeah, so I found the word stress pop up a lot with these responses. Now, I know some people, they're going to say that going to Disneyland is stressful.
Because when I do the videos on like how to do like Genie Plus, all the comments are like, this is so stressful. So it's mentioned it stresses you a lot.
Yes, and so
escape the stress.
That is something that can go in, my next video, the different video of why people aren't returning back to Disneyland. But for most of the responses, I found people just want to escape the stress and the harsh realities of everyday life. And I get it. We totally get it. Disneyland provides that happy, safe place. Yeah. It's the world of fantasy. I mean, truly, you leave your cares behind and you enter a world of fantasy.
Okay, well, read those responses.
Okay, so I got a lot of awesome responses about this, and a lot of them were just highlighting, what they're dealing with in their life and why they need to escape and why they want that stress-free place where they can go and relax. So I love these responses. Let me share some with you. These were great responses. So this one is...
There are so many.
I know. This one is, I have a very heavy career as a hospice nurse. Disney trips allow me to enjoy the lighter side of life. That is so sweet.
That's so sweet.
And it's so needed to be able to, kind of reset and relax from those heavy, stressful jobs. The next is leaving the rest of the world and letting all of my worries go away. Love that. Absolutely. The world is so heavy and scary. I go to breathe and laugh and relax. Yes, yes.
Nice.
Life is stressful enough as it is. I need my happy place. Yes.
I like it. I like it, people. It is. I think it's really what Disney offers is a place to go escape. Yeah. And forget about your cares for a while and just go there and just have so much fun and just not worry about it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. This one it's easy. It's just simply relaxing. I mean, it's just getting away from the stress of everyday life. And what a perfect place than Disneyland. Not many places provide that.
No.
I love it. Okay, so now let's talk about the number 4 reason.
Number 4.
Number 4 of why people keep going back to Disneyland.
All right, what is it?
This number 4 reason are for the rides.
Yeah. I thought I was waiting for a big bomb. Yeah, the rides. All right,
of course.
Yeah,
well,
the
of
rides.
course the rides are going to show up.
Yeah.
And I personally love this one because the attractions for me are huge. Attractions for me are one of the main reasons why I keep going back to Disneyland. I mean, growing up as a kid, the reason why we went to Disneyland is to blitz all of the rides.
I remember going with my mom, and I remember like staying at the hotel, and then afterwards, at the end of the day,
Yes.
we would recap the day and count how many rides we did. We're like,
Yes.
we did 18 rides a day.
Yes.
Or like, we try to break our records. Like, we did 22 rides a day. And we would literally try to go through and count every single ride. So I understand that because the rides is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
It's so much fun.
I mean, anything that you want, from thrilling attractions to nice, easy attractions like It's a Small World, or crazy, scary attractions like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, there's something for everyone there.
Yeah.
And so having the attractions, they're one of a kind. They're so magical and so unique. When can you float down a nice river with pirates singing to you?
Yeah.
Not many places.
Not many places.
All right, so let's read your responses about the attractions at Disneyland.
Okay, read those responses.
This one just says, the rides.
The rides.
Simple enough. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
This one is, it brings me back to childhood. I just love the rides.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. The next is Indiana Jones. Great. I love it. I'll go to Disneyland just for Indiana Jones.
You would, absolutely. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, this one said, I'm partial to the old classic rides like Pirates and Haunted Mansion. And I love that because there are rides that Walt Disney himself worked on at Disneyland, like
Yeah.
Jungle Cruise. That was his favorite attraction. Like, how special is that we have that added touch of magic from Walt Disney himself on attractions at Disneyland. Now, this one was really cute. This one said, I love the new attractions like Rise of the Resistance. And that's awesome too, because we have these classic rides like, they're so sweet and they're so magical. And then we have these really awesome, like high
Energy, like Guardians.
technologically advanced rides. And we're just scratching the surface of what, Imagineering can do with these attractions. And Disneyland will never be completed. So we're always going to have new stuff. So that perfect blend of new and old, thrilling but peaceful, sweet and sentimental, but exciting. I mean, there's truly something for everyone, all walks of life and all ages at Disneyland. I mean, our son was 6 weeks old when we took him to Disneyland, and he rode Pirates of the Caribbean.
You did, first ride.
There's something for everyone at Disneyland. So I love that. The rides, the attractions, you have 2 thumbs up for me too. Rides, the rides. Rides. New rides. Big Thunder Mountain, yes, okay. Rides. Ooh, lots of Haunted Mansions.
Everybody likes rides.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I love that.
All right, are you ready for the number 3 reason
Number 3
of why people return to Disneyland?
Yes.
And what I saw, number 3, family and friend time.
Yeah,
So
that's
sweet.
I think that's my number 1.
Really?
Yeah, I love going hang out with my family and my friends. It's just so much fun to hang out with your buddies and your family. I love that. I love
And that kind of blends in with what we were
Yeah.
talking about with the attractions, how there's truly something for everyone at Disneyland. There really is something for everyone. With your family and friends, you don't have to worry, like, are they going to, enjoy themselves? Because if you have foodies, they're going to enjoy themselves. If you have thrill seekers, they're going to enjoy themselves. If you have someone that loves shows and entertainment, they're going to enjoy themselves with the parade and the shows and the fireworks. And so it provides a safe place that is tailored to everyone, kids 0 to 99. I even saw that as a comment. They're like, there's something for all of my family and friends, whether they're 0 to 99 years old. They're going to enjoy themselves at Disneyland. And another thing that is fantastic about Disneyland is we have a friend who's a veteran, and he's talked about how it's a safe place for him to go be in public with his friends and with his family that he can enjoy. And that is so important, that we have a place that's magical and sweet and fun and thrilling that we can go with our friends and our family.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me read some responses about family and friend time at Disneyland.
I love hearing these.
This is time with family. It is a place I can enjoy with my little family. It is my family therapy, and it makes us happy.
I like that answer.
Definitely time with family and friends. Standing in line allows you to connect and talk. That is another thing that I love, is Disneyland kind of forces you to be present together. Now, one thing I don't like about Disneyland that can be in the next video is the phone time that we have to do at Disneyland.
That's interesting.
And that can be a whole nother thing. But if you can put the phones away and just play games in line or have a nice sit down dinner together or watch the fireworks and chat together, that is priceless. Family, time with family. I just love being with my friends and family with the atmosphere. Oh, you guys, this is so great. Time with family. Oh, this is great. You guys, family and friends, the number 3 reason of why you return to Disneyland. Okay, now let's talk about the number 2 reason. The second most popular reason that I saw in the comments of why you return to Disneyland.
Why are they returning to Disneyland? What's going on? What's bringing them back?
For the memories and the nostalgia.
Oh my gosh.
You guys, Disneyland seriously is full of memories and full of nostalgia.
I have a theory on that.
That feeling. Yeah, and this to me is actually the most fascinating answer.
I have a theory on that. I think if you go to Disneyland the first time with somebody who has that Disney magic, they pass it on to you.
It rubs off on you?
It rubs off on you because you see how excited they are and it gets you excited. It's almost contagious. It's like, it's powerful. If you go with somebody if they're just looking for thrill rides, they're like, I just want roller coasters, and they don't understand it, they're just looking for a theme park, I guess, They might be a little confused. Yeah, they might be a little confused. So that's why I think people talk about number 2 is memories and nostalgia, because it is, you create all these amazing memories.
Yes. And another interesting thing that I would love to dive into is if people go to Disneyland as a child, how much, more likely are they to go as an adult or to go, as a grandparent? And I think it's actually pretty high. I think if you have those memories instilled in you, Disneyland is imprinted on you when you're young, I think you're much more likely to want to return to Disneyland to kind of recreate those memories, recreate that happy feeling that you felt as a child.
Something very interesting?
Yeah.
Deep dive.
So
this is abandoned, but this used to be Disney's plan for you. The Disney had a plan for you.
Yes.
And This was in the early 2000s, okay? And they had it all mapped out, your life at Disney, and they planned on you going to Disney 4 times. 4 times, returning 4 times. First time as a child. They wanted you to go with your mom and dad, right? And then the second time they know that they wanted you to go, they knew this is when you're the least profitable to them, is when you're in college, going to college with your friends. Because you don't buy any food, you don't buy any merchandise when you're in college, you're just riding rides, that's all you're doing. The third time that they want you to go is when you are a parent, right? This was their plan, the old plan, was when you're a parent and you're taking your child with you. And the last time, the number 4 time, they wanted you to go again when you were a grandparent with your grandkids. And basically at that point, you're buying everything that you never got as a child, and everything that's not nailed down, you're going to buy and give it to the child. That was the plan that they had. They had it all mapped out to returning for 4 times. But now I think they've abandoned that plan because they know we're going way more often those 4 times.
Oh, and it really is. The psychology behind it is so fascinating. But I also know adults that have never been to Disneyland as a child, go as an adult and still want to go back. Yeah. And so even those memories, even these new memories that we're making,
we have family members who didn't go until they were adults.
Yeah. So even those new memories that we're making as adults, like we do want to go back. We want to have that nostalgic feeling and we want to create new memories from that. And so I love that. And some of my best family memories as a child are actually at Disneyland. I remember the times I've spent with my parents and my brothers riding all the rides. And I want to recreate that and feel that again and like live those happy memories again. So I get it. The psychology behind like the memories and having that nostalgic feeling at Disneyland, I love it and I'm fascinated by it.
All right, so let's read the responses.
Okay, nostalgia. Just simply put, nostalgia. Nostalgia. Yep, I love it. And it does. It feels nostalgic. Oh my gosh, this one.
I just love it. I just love it.
I just love it. Love it. The memories. Oh my gosh, yes. Memories, seeing the magic in my girl's eyes. I've saw so many comments of that, of wanting to making more memories. There it is.
Oh, there's a bunch of making memories with my children.
With my children, with my kids and my grandkids. Yes, a lot of the responses I saw were like recreating memories with my children, nostalgia.
Yeah.
I mean, those just popped up so much. Memories and nostalgia. Disneyland, I mean, they've done it. They know how to create those memories.
They really do.
So you want to keep going back. All right. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, this is the number 1 thing.
Number 1 reason why you return to Disneyland.
Okay, so this word I saw more than any other word in the responses. And stress. I think you probably... No. Well, stress was very popular. But you probably would guess this one. The number 1 word that I saw in the responses.
Let me get... Well...
When you think of Disneyland?
Okay, yeah. Well, I would have thought nostalgia.
No.
That was number 2.
magic. Magic popped up so many times in these responses. Everyone's talking about Disneyland is so magical. I love the magic. It's a magical place. Magic.
I'm going to actually add on to that, though.
Add on.
I think that actually ties to the fifth reason coming by?
They all do tie in.
The immersive experience, the immersion.
Leaving the stress of life.
Leaving the stress of life.
Yeah.
So number one, it is magical. And
Yes.
Disney pours a lot into that to make sure that you have a really magical experience. That you're completely immersed in the experience.
Yes.
And one of the things that they have, do you mind if I talk about this for a second?
No.
They have a berm. Berm. It goes around Disneyland. So when you're in Disneyland, you can't really see outside of Disneyland.
Right.
You're just inside Disneyland. You can't see out because you have a berm, a perimeter that goes around, if you will, a perimeter berm. And it makes it so you don't see anything. So you are just having that magical time.
Truly magical, immersive experience. And that one to me feels like the umbrella of all of the reasons below it. So that magical experience creates that nostalgia and those memories, right? That magical experience creates a safe, beautiful, fun place that you can spend with your families and friends. That magical experience really puts you in that immersive experience with the rides and the attractions. Here's another, and that magical experience helps you escape the stress of everyday life. So everything that we've talked about, boom, fits under the magical umbrella. And, I know a lot of the theme parks, we love a lot of different theme parks, right? But I think if people knew how to bottle up the magic that Disneyland does, they would do it, but no one has done it like Disneyland has. I mean, we love different theme parks. There's different wonderful theme parks around the world, but Disneyland truly has that magic.
Oh, read the responses.
All right. How many responses did I get for magic? I mean, I wish I could count all of the responses. I wish I could read all of these responses, but there's seriously too many. The magic.
Everything is magical.
Yes, everything is magical.
Everything's magic. Nostalgia and magic.
Just the magic.
Just the magic.
Mm-hmm.
Simply put, it's magic.
Yep. See, I like the magic. Simply put, the magic.
The mouse owns my soul.
Just plain magic. Magic with a little emoji.
Yes.
The magic.
Yes.
The magic.
Yeah, magic.
The magic is undeniable.
Yeah.
See, it's just magical.
Magic.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
my therapy.
Yes.
I love that.
Oh,
so good.
The magic with another emoji.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
I know. It's amazing. So much magic, and we agree with you guys.
Wait, speaking of magic, though.
To feel the magic, because it's just magical.
I love this. All right.
Yes, keep going.
Speaking of magic, if you want to have a magical time, there is an amazing deal going on. And this is a very limited time. We don't know how long this deal is going to be going on. It might be only going on until the end of the month, guys. So if you're thinking about going to Walt Disney World, returning to Walt Disney World or Universal Studios, there's an amazing deal.
First time.
Yeah, there's an amazing deal going on right now. You can get
2 days free.
If you go to Walt Disney World, if you buy a 5-day ticket, and then you're going to get 2 days free. Or if you go to Universal Studios, you buy a 3-day ticket, you're going to get it 2 days free. And the way you do that is you click the link down below. Is that what you're doing?
Yes, click the link down below or call our friends at Getaway Today. Call 1-855-GETAWAY. Tell them that Provost Park Pass sent you. That's your keyword.
Yeah, you have to do that.
And you can get 2 days free at 2 separate theme parks. And that is incredible. Go to Universal, go to Walt Disney World.
Wait a minute.
Ultimate Orlando vacation.
I know this is your video, but you need to do that.
Wait a minute. Did you hit that subscribe button? Did you hit that like button?
Oh, you did? Okay, continue on. All right, keep going.
Thank you so much. Now, this was just a for fun video to do. I'm just fascinated with the reasons of why people return to Disneyland.
We're doing more Amanda stuff, guys. Amanda's coming to do, we're going to try to do at least one Amanda video a week if we can. And she's doing these amazing videos. And I don't even know why I was here today, because basically you're amazing.
Well, I love your thoughts on this.
I'm leaving because you're so good.
I love your thoughts on this. But I want to know your thoughts. So again, put your reasons why you returned to Disneyland in the comments below. Or if you're not going to Disneyland, that's okay. Let me know in the comments below why you're not going to Disneyland, because I would love to hear from you. Or if you have a topic that you would like me to cover, I would love to hear those topics as well. Thank you guys so much for being here. You are absolutely amazing. You are incredible. I hope to see you at Disneyland sometime soon, and have an awesome rest of your day. Mwah! Bye-bye. We like returning to Disneyland. We'll go over and over if we could. Let me know in the comments below why you go back to Disneyland.
I love Disneyland. I love Disneyland. I love Disneyland. I love Disneyland. I wish I could see you at Disneyland. Bye bye. Mwah.